Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the SU-8. It's the Tier 6 Soviet SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Mountain Pass under the command of Warthog DK of Fun F. Game on! 152mm howitzer mounted on top of a tank that would have been a T-28. But of course the T-28s were all used up and they didn't build any more after they were destroyed. In fact, the only 3 T-28s outside the Soviet Union, outside Russia, are actually in Finland. And that came about because, of course, the Finns managed to capture a few of them and they kept them. They captured 2 in the Winter War and 5 in the Continuation War, 7 in total. Oh, good shot. 209 hit points from a splash. Now this Arty is capable of 550 alpha, 38mm of pen, 6.7 meters on the blast radius, and between 6 and 11 seconds of stun. Lining it up, rounds out. Well, he got more hit points, 49 there, and the guy got tracked as well, so he got some damage after the shot from the stun. Tier 8 game with Tier 6 tanks in it. Rounds out. That one hit the engine deck for 210. And of course he's hitting a Tier 8 heavy tank, which means he's going to be earning extra XP for doing that. Well, he's switched to the ice road now. But he switches back because he sees that on the bridge road there's a CS-44 trying to hit our guys as they cross. Quite a few of our guys trying to get cross. Hellcat rounds out. Went behind him, hit the wall and didn't damage. Okay, KV-2 down the ice road. But he's going to go for the VK-2801. Oh, no need to. Go for the KV-2 instead. Oh, enemy Arty spotted at the back. And of course, he will immediately go for that guy because he knows the damage that Arty can do. And he got 164 from that one. It's a Tier 7 Arty he's hitting as well. Our Tier 7 Arty is the GW Panther. And that guy got tracked. So he's immobilized at the moment, but he's lost more hit points. I don't know why Warthog didn't aim directly at the vehicle. I think he thought that the vehicle might fix the track and move forward. But in fact, actually, he's gone. I suspect that that guy didn't want to use up his repair kit or was still waiting for it on cooldown and couldn't move. And that's why he was isolated. The Tiger takes a round here and he stunned the KV-2 at the same time and got stun assist of that. So this is working out quite well for Warthog. Waiting for the next reload. Fastest reload in Tier 6 other than the FV304. And he's killed the KV-2. The Tiger's taking a beating out of this game so far. Hellcat. Lines it up. Direct hit. Wiped him out. That must have been a penetrating shot. 378 hit points. With 3 up on the enemy at the moment. We can't see the Tiger 1. But what we can see is an SU-100 right here at the back. Okay, he's just repositioning. Rounds out. This looks good. Direct hit. 218. That was a good shot. He waited for the guy to get steady and still, but now he's got to deal with an AMD coming up behind him, and he didn't last very long. Rounds out on the Tiger. That stunned him. The AMD's now going to take advantage of that, and we pick up the stun assist, as he does. Using the wreck for cover. He's still looking at that AMD, so the more shells we can put into him. Rounds out. Another hit. The AMD's going to be loving this because he sees these shells coming down, trying to protect him. And, yep, the Tiger 1 is gone. There's only 2 enemies remaining, and they're an AMBT and a CS-44, and both of them are on the bridge road. Ha! I think they've got a hopeless task. They're surrounded. We've got a box tank one side of them, and on the bridge road, well, nobody's on the actual bridge road, on our side of the bridge road. So these guys could stream up towards our cap area right now, and they probably don't know that. But the AMBT might be about to find out. Oh, that was a direct hit. And that indicates the CS-44 was alongside the AMBT when that shell went in, because the AMBT didn't take the hit. There's the CS-44, and they are headed this way, so we might have to move, and move fast. Otherwise, we might be the next target. The CS-44 has gone this side of the bridge. We can't see him. So this is not so good, because if we stay where we are, we might get a proximity detect from that CS-44 very shortly.
Moving to support you.
But the KV-2 is coming back this way, so maybe he'll see them. There's the AMBT. Our brass goes down to the AMBT.
That was close.
Fast and furious, and oh, he might actually have a Confederate out of this game so far. The CS-44 is the last enemy tank, and it looks like he went back down the bridge road. I must admit, I thought that he would probably try to come towards our cap area just to get one quick kill of the Arty. It's what they normally do. And in fact, the CS-44 just took out our Ju-2. Can we get a shot? We're lining it up. Long range shot, remember, long time to get there. Oh, he got him! He got him with a blind shot. And that wins the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Warthog DK, a fun F in the SU-8. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10 in that one. He got a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle, and he did get a Confederate, hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken down by other teammates. And the amazing thing is, he actually got 3 kills in that game as well. And kills normally detract from your total and make it more difficult for you to get the Confederate, but he didn't have any trouble at all. In fact, his win rate was 5,377, which is Super Unicum standard and a bit more. Let's have a look at the team score. Didn't get the highest damage in the game. Our Barusk managed 3,258 hit points of damage. But sadly, he met the AMBT and he got wiped out. He got the high caliber. The second highest damage was the AMBT on the enemy team, the one who killed him. He got 3,189 hit points. And the third highest damage was Warthog D. Hay with 2,530 hit points of damage. And of course, we saw he got the Gauze medal and a Confederate. When it came to kills, we can see top scorer again is, well, it's actually the AMBT. 5 kills to him. 4 kills went to the Barask and 3 kills went to Warthog and the KB2 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it's the Barask with 1,125 who's top. But in second place, it's Warthog DK with 1,070. And third place goes to the Tog2 with 830. Warthog fired 15 rounds in that game, so he kept pumping those shells out and trying to get the best place. And some of those shots were really, really nice and got penetration. You can see that here. 9 direct hits and 2 penetrating shots. One of those must have been the Hellcat, who got smacked in the side with a 152mm round, which must have gone straight through his armor. Yes, it did. 378 hit points and 1 penetrating shot. Now, the other penetration was probably the Lorraine, but we'll just check that. No, it wasn't the Lorraine, so it's not him. So who was it? Looking at that list, I'm thinking maybe the SU-100. No. AMBT? No. The KV-2? No, it wasn't. So it must have been one of these others. Wasn't the Tiger 1. Wasn't the M4. Wasn't the Skoda. And it turns out to be the CS-44, the kill right at the end of the game. That round must have gone through the engine deck. As he got him, he was, as you saw, he was pulling away as fast as he could, and he lined the shot up in the path of the guy, and the shell, even though it was a blind hit, it landed right on the engine deck and penetrated his engine, and that was the end. So, yes, what a good shot, that last one. Let's have a look at the rest of the details. He also picked up 14 splashes, 2,530 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, damaged 9 in the enemy, killed 3, so just got the Confederate, and he got 15 hit points of damage assist and 828 of stun assist of 12 stuns. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 62,908 credits, and there was no bonus in there, or at least no bonus for completing a mission. And he also picked up 8,827 experience points, including a mission completion of 6,420. So that was a really good game with some excellent shots in it. I like the one with the Hellcat. You know, we always like to capture Hellcat when he's side onto us and the shell goes right through him, because it's almost a guaranteed penetration, a very nice hit. And then, of course, that last shot must go down as that was really well aimed, because he got the engine deck. In fact, he wasn't the first time he actually went for the engine deck. He went for the engine deck on the Skoda T56 as well. I thought the shell would actually land behind the Skoda. In actual fact, it did connect with the engine deck, but the Skoda's got a much better engine deck than the CS44 in this game. And yes, so it didn't pen, but it did do some damage. So well done to Warthog DK. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.